Imagine you're sitting at home, enjoying a quiet afternoon with a cup of tea in hand, when your phone rings. The voice on the other end sounds friendly, even familiar, and they're offering you something so tempting it's hard to refuse: a free vacation, a miraculous health product, or a chance to help a loved one in distress. You pause, wondering if it's real. Deep down, something feels off, but the person is so convincing. Have you ever found yourself in a situation like this? If you've ever felt confused by a suspicious offer or call, you're not alone. Scams targeting people over 60 are becoming increasingly common, and they're designed to deceive even the most cautious. Today, we'll explore the 5 most common scams targeting older adults, tricks that exploit trust, kindness, and sometimes the desire for connection or security. These scams can sneak into your life through phone calls, emails, or even a knock at your door. But don't worry, after this discussion, you'll have the tools to recognize, avoid, and protect yourself or your loved ones from scammers. We'll go through each scam in detail, share real-life examples, and provide simple, practical ways to stay safe. If you'd like, grab a notebook. Let's get started. We'll begin with one of the oldest but still effective scams, the grandparent scam. Picture this: you get a call in the middle of the day, and the person says, "Grandma, it's me, your grandson. I'm in trouble and need your help." Your heart skips a beat. The voice sounds anxious, even scared, claiming they're in jail or stranded somewhere and need money urgently. They beg you not to tell anyone, especially their parents, because they're embarrassed. In a panic, you quickly send money or share credit card details to help. But the heartbreaking truth is, it's not your grandchild. It's a scammer who knows exactly what to say to tug at your heartstrings. This scam works because it preys on love and urgency. Scammers often call late at night or early in the morning when you're less alert. They may know a few details about your family. Perhaps they found your grandchild's name on social media or public records. Take Mary, for example. She received a call from someone claiming to be her grandson, saying he'd been in a car accident and needed $2,000 to cover damages. Mary rushed to send the money, only to later discover her grandson was safe at home, completely unaware of the call. She felt betrayed, not just for losing money but for having her emotions manipulated. So, how do you protect yourself? First, take a deep breath and slow down. Scammers want you to act quickly without thinking. If someone claims to be a relative in trouble, ask questions only a true family member would know, like the name of a childhood pet or a memorable family trip. Better yet, hang up and call your relative directly using a trusted number. Never share money or personal information until you're absolutely certain. If you use social media, keep family details private. Scammers love to snoop there. Now, let's talk about another common scam: fake charities. You've probably received calls or emails asking for donations to support veterans, disaster victims, or sick children. It sounds noble, and with a kind heart, you want to help. But sometimes, those heartwarming stories are just a facade. Scammers create fake charities with names similar to legitimate ones and are experts at creating a sense of urgency. They might say, "We're helping families rebuild after a hurricane. Every dollar counts. Can you donate $50 today?" And so, you send money, unaware that no one receives it. I recall a man named John, who cared deeply about supporting veterans. He received a call from a charity for veterans and even got professional-looking flyers in the mail. John donated $200, only to later discover the organization didn't exist. It used a name similar to a reputable charity. The money was gone, and John felt heartbroken that his trust and goodwill were exploited. How do you avoid this? Be a bit of a detective before donating. Search the charity's name online and check if it's registered with trusted organizations like the Better Business Bureau or Charity Navigator. Legitimate charities won't pressure you to donate immediately, so take your time. If you get an email or call, don't click links or share credit card details right away. Instead, visit the charity's official website directly or call to verify. A handy tip: pick 1 or 2 trusted charities you love and donate directly to them. This way, you stay in control and give scammers no chance to exploit your kindness. We've covered 2 major scams, and you're already armed with knowledge to protect yourself. But there's another highly sophisticated scam that often catches people off guard, especially when it comes to safeguarding a lifetime of savings. Let's dive into investment scams, as their consequences can be devastating. Imagine receiving a call, email, or even a social media message about an exclusive investment opportunity, a surefire deal, a once-in-a-lifetime chance. They might promise massive returns, doubling or tripling your money in just months. Sounds too good to be true? That's because it usually is. Scammers often pose as financial experts, using jargon and charts to make you think they're legitimate. They build trust and urgency, making you feel you'll miss out if you don't act fast. Once you send money, poof, they vanish, leaving you with nothing but regret. Take Bill, an older gentleman who invested $10,000 in a promising clean energy company. The scammers promised he'd get $20,000 in 6 months and even sent a professional-looking contract and website. But after he transferred the money, no one answered his calls, and the website disappeared within a week. Bill didn't just lose money, he felt deeply hurt by how convincingly he was deceived. How do you avoid falling for fake investments? First, follow the golden rule. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Thoroughly research any offer. Check if the company is licensed and recognized by legitimate financial authorities. Never send money or share account details unless you're 100% certain. Talk to family, friends, or a financial advisor before deciding. If someone pressures you to invest immediately or says the opportunity is just for you, that's a red flag. Scammers love those tactics. Now, let's move to a scam that's rampant in the digital age: tech support scams. You're using your computer when a pop-up appears, your computer is infected with a virus. Call this number for free technical support. Or you get a call from someone claiming to be from Microsoft, Apple, or another tech company, warning that your computer is at risk. They ask for remote access to fix it. They sound professional and eager to help, so you agree. But once they're in, they don't fix anything. They install spyware, steal passwords or bank details, and sometimes demand payment to unlock your computer, which they just locked themselves. A woman named Lon fell for this. She got a call from an international security center, claiming her computer was under attack by hackers. They guided her to download protective software, which was actually spyware. Soon after, her online bank account was nearly drained. Heartbreaking, right? To stay safe, never call numbers from strange pop-ups. Don't let strangers access your computer, no matter how big the company they claim to be, and ask family for help if you're unsure. Install reputable antivirus software and avoid downloading anything from unsolicited email links. Next up is a nerve-wracking one: scams impersonating law enforcement. You get a call from someone claiming to be the police, a court official, or the tax authority. They say you're linked to a crime, owe taxes, or your bank account is under investigation. They demand money to prove your innocence or protect your assets, threatening arrest if you don't comply. Many, in a panic, send thousands without verifying. But here's the truth: real authorities never call to demand money or ask you to keep it secret. To protect yourself, know that government agencies don't operate by calling to demand money. If you get such a call, hang up calmly and verify by calling the agency's official number. Never share account details, OTP codes, or personal information. Finally, let's cover a classic that still traps many: email or text message scams. You receive an email claiming you've won a prize or inherited a fortune from a stranger abroad. They ask for personal or bank details to transfer the money. Sounds great, but nobody gives away money for free. Others pose as your bank, asking you to verify your account via a link. Clicking it leads to a fake website designed to steal your passwords. Survival tips: never click links in unsolicited emails or texts. If it's from your bank, manually type the official website address. Don't use provided links. And if you win something you never entered, you've likely just won a scam. In conclusion, today's scams are sophisticated, but you're not alone. By staying alert, verifying carefully, and sharing this knowledge with loved ones, you can keep yourself and those you care about safe. Thank you for reading to the end. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Please leave a comment below, sharing one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it. Your feedback matters to us, so don't hesitate to share. Your support inspires us to keep creating helpful content. If you found this useful, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next article.